Hello, welcome to your tarot forecast reading for the month of May. I decided to do something a little different this month because I don't want to get burned out doing the same spreads over and over. So this time I want to try doing the Chakra spread for the 12 signs. I felt inspired to do this spread for the monthly videos after I posted the Tuesday tarot tutorial this past week explaining how to do this particular layout. I thought it would be fun to do this for the monthly videos since it is really a fun spread to do and it is one of my personal favorites. So I hope that you guys enjoy it too. If you do prefer another type of layout for me to do for the monthly forecasts, such as the Celtic Cross or cards representing each day of the week, feel free to leave me your feedback in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and let's get started with your readings. Scorpio, for the chakra spread, I will be pulling 7 cards, starting with the root and moving my way up to the crown. Each card will indicate the current state of being for your sign for the month of May. So, starting with the root, I want to draw a card here. It's a chakra card that indicates this energy as sort of a visual representation and also what I would like to focus on for each card that I draw here. So the root is your connection to the earth. It's your needs and security. It's your safety and your connection to the world, how safe you feel in your body and how safe you feel being here in the world. This month you have the World card. So to me, this is just saying like the world, you in the world, being safe, okay? Your needs being met, your security, you have support around you. You have like the 4 corners here and you're sort of here in the center, sort of orchestrating it all. So you're in control with this card. There can be a little bit of fear that arises, to be quite honest, with this card. It does represent Saturn. Now, Saturn is the natural ruler of the base chakra, okay? So it's about being connected to the earth, right? So for some of you, it may be very strong, okay? And you are feeling solid and you feel like your needs are being met. But Saturn sometimes has a way of us making us feel fearful, like we have a lack of security with resources or emotional needs or support. I see that it could really go either way with whoever, depending on who is watching, okay? There are many Scorpios out there, but just as a general, some of you may be feeling more secure than others, okay? And that's fine. I do know that based upon the sidereal astrology aspects, Saturn is retrograde now as we speak, and it will be moving backwards into the 29th and possibly 28th, maybe even 27th degree of Scorpio sidereally before it moves back into Sagittarius. Now, if you use the tropical, that's fine too, but based upon the constellation that it's in the constellation of Scorpio. So anyway, when Saturn moves back into the sign of Scorpio, this sign that I'm doing, it can cause a little bit of uneasiness, some fear, okay? That is very possible. Now, for some of you, you may be feeling like this great success has happened in your life. It's also a completion of a cycle. That's the last time that Saturn backs up into this sidereal portion of the sky before it goes retrograde again. It won't go back into your sign. So, you know, this is like a phase of your life that is important, that is now coming to a close, and you're ready to sort of begin it. You're sort of on the brink of sort of stepping in through this gateway of going in through the next cycle of life. So you could have some sort of rite of passage that happens this month. Let's look at the sacral chakra. This is your feelings, it's your emotions, your sexuality and creativity. It's your connection with others, current energy in all your relationships, how you feel about your relationships, what your beliefs are about your relationship. So it's your feelings, basically. Oh, I almost bent the card. Careful. Okay, so you have the Chariot. I don't like that I almost bent it. Okay. The Chariot card is, you know, self-control and power. Okay, this is really confronting head on any sort of challenges that comes to, you know, feelings. It just looks like there is a balance in this card, and I do like seeing that for the chakra spreads. You want to see balance, and I did talk a little bit about what the chakras are in the Tuesday tarot tutorial video that I did, and you can find it in the playlist if you wish to watch that. But I wanted to say that balance is very important for chakras, because there are these energy centers that in our bodies that spin. They're wheels. Chakra literally means a wheel. You don't want the wheel to be off. You don't want a flat tire when you're driving your car, for example. So I do like seeing balance here for you. This chakra, the sacral chakra, feels very balanced to me. I like seeing that. You are in control of it. You are feeling empowered. And your connection with others is, you're very capable of meeting any challenges and succeeding in that this month. So 2 major arcanas right off the bat. Very, you know, you're feeling very grounded this month. Let's look at the solar plexus, which is your vitality. It's your self-esteem. It's your self-expression, your courage, personal power. Are you owning your power? Okay, so it feels like your power is could be a little bit drained from other people. There's a lot of demands on you, okay? And it just feels like you have a lot of responsibilities to take care of this month. And again, just a lot of demands. You're on top of it though, but it feels like you could be a little bit worn out. This guy, he looks a little bit worn out. He's a little bit of a mess. As you can see, he's got one boot on and one shoe on. So he's sort of like halfway in, halfway out the door, sort of running around, taking care of this, that, and he's sort of neglecting himself because he's got so much to do, right? So just like looks like 7 days of the week is like full on, right? When are you taking time to sort of rejuvenate and recharge your battery, your power, right? When you do have downtime, unplug from anything that may be, you know, technology or whatever. Just sort of get into more of a natural state. I don't feel like you're gonna have a lot of downtime this month, unfortunately. So it's important to really rest and really, you know, not have any more attention going outward towards anything, any more demands on your energy or needs for attention than you really have to, okay? So it feels like you could be a little tired this month. What else am I seeing with this? There's something else that I'm seeing. Maybe it'll come to me. It feels just like everyone wants a piece of you this month, and there's not enough of you to go around, is sort of the general sense that I'm getting with this. So owning your personal power and respecting yourself and being able to recharge so that you're able to respond to your responsibilities and duties. It's important to respect yourself by taking enough time to take care of you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Heart chakra. Okay, so this is love. This is not just, you know, personal love. This is not just like the gratification that you get from personal relationships, but it's unconditional love. It's the universal love, highest expression. It's spiritual love. It's kindness for yourself and other people. It's generosity, respect that you give and receive. Okay, give to yourself and receive from other people, etc. So let's see what's in your heart this month. Condition of your heart energy, releasing and letting go, judgment. You know, honestly, I feel like some things are going to be, this is a very important time of your life for clearing. Again, I feel like there's just sort of that rite of passage that I'm seeing here. Like you've initially gone through this huge cycle And you're about to start, you're on the brink of like starting another huge cycle. And this is like the final step in releasing that or finishing. It's a completion card. It's letting go of the past so that you can really move forward unencumbered. Releasing anything that may be weighing on your heart, letting go of the skeletons in the closet, any of the old demons that have been holding you back, sort of thing. You're about to embark on a new journey and you want to move into the next phase of your life without anything, like I said, anything holding you back, being unencumbered by your past, clearing out anything that you need to heal once and for all, final, put to rest. This looks like it's the month to do it for you. You know, you're really releasing any old stagnant energy that's in your heart, okay? The throat. Before I move on, sorry, just one real quick. Because this feels old to me, it's old stuff that you've been hanging on to. I see a man, woman, and child here. It's old family stuff. You from your history. This is about forgiveness, as I mentioned. Grace, compassion for other people. Your parents, they did the best that they could with the resources they had and the knowledge that they had at the time. Okay? So it's also like forgiving your parents. Okay. The throat chakra. Communication. Speaking your truth from your inner core. Listening. How well do you listen to yourself? How well are you listening to others? The exchange of ideas that you have with other people. How well are you communicating? Let's go ahead and take a look. Moving on. Again, a very tumultuous past, right? You're moving forward towards the future. There's another phase of your life. I get this message just keeps coming up with all of these cards. So, you know, swords do represent the mental plane. It does represent thoughts, communication, how you express yourself, but it's also pains of the past. You're moving forward. I feel like you're also moving into a new phase of communication and the way that you honor and respect and listen to yourself, okay? It's different from the way it was, the way it used to be. The way that you communicate now is different. What you're listening to, who you listen to is different than it used to be. You have the man, the woman, and the child in the boat. You're moving away from the painful past. Man, woman, child. Clearing out anything related to your heart. Any words that were said to you that were not kind, that were not right. You're not going to be holding a grudge. It's for your, I do see that you have like the water, the waves in the background here, and the water, the waves. So, yeah, not holding a grudge to anything that anyone has said to you that was unkind, and you're constantly replaying that back in your head. Okay. You're not going to talk to yourself the way other people had spoken to you. Okay. You don't need to own that. Okay. Third eye. Psychic awareness, intuition, visions, dreams, reflections, and insights. It can be daydreams, it can be nighttime dreams. Again, it's just sort of your intuition. There's 2 cards there. I just want one. Let's pull one for you. Queen of Pentacles. This is the first queen that's come up. First queen that's come up in all of these readings. I've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, now you Scorpio. So this is important. There is a woman there in your third eye, in your psychic awareness. I feel like you're psychically, telepathically communicating with a woman. She feels wise beyond her years. She feels nurturing and loving. This is sort of that mothering type energy. Now, whether it is your mother, I have this family energy coming up here. I do see the mother in both of these cards. I also do see the father, but the mother is really coming up for you. Any issues that you're having with your mother, I feel like you're telepathically healing that, psychically healing that, okay? If it's not your mother, it's somebody that is very nurturing, like a mother type energy, who's just very caring, very loving, very solid. She could be an earth sign as well, since this is an earth card. It feels, this is Taurus, okay? So, I do, there's a bull's head on her throne, okay? She's seated in her power, okay? She knows her self-respect, she knows her self-worth, and, you know, she's very patient, okay? This could be a teacher that you've had, not necessarily in a formal role, but she taught you something, okay? I feel like you're telepathically communicating with her, picking up her psychic energy, okay? You two are very much still connected through dreams, daydreams, impressions that you get, even nighttime dreams. Her energy may appear. Intuitively, you're picking up on the energy that there's like signals and signs around you. Her energy is around you. Okay. The crown chakra is the last card we're going to look at, and it's the integration of all of these. So it's also your connection to God and the goddess and divine intelligence. It's your spiritual connection. How well are you connecting with the universal spiritual force? Very well. Now, this is about success and personal power. It's about achievement. This is the hero card, okay? And since it is the very crown of the head, I do see this sort of circular energy that looks like a chakra wheel. It's the very top up here. You can see that. It's coming in down through the head. The energy is actually very much in alignment, and you are very much in alignment with your higher self, with God, okay? And you're pulling down. It's like what is that? What is the word I'm looking for? It's like funneling down or channel. You're a channel. You're channeling down energy of spirit. Spirit communication is very powerful for you this month. Even though it's not a major arcana, it's a minor. Still, it's a very auspicious placement for that. So you've got the World card. You've got the Chariot. So you're very grounded this month. Okay. Got some energy that you need to sort of work on here. This would be the place to work on. And also this, releasing. It just looks like a very important month for you. I'm not judging it as good or bad, because it just is. And it's going to, you know, vary from person to person. So you've got, you know, a couple of minor arcanas here. The most important is, like, you know, remaining in your power and, you know, working on your heart. Okay. All right, so Scorpio, I hope that you enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this reading for you, and I've had a really fun time doing this for all of the signs. So I just wanted to say that this has probably been my favorite monthly forecast reading to do since I started this channel back in, like, I don't know, August or September. Because it just is one of my favorite readings to do, and this was fun for me, so I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me through my website in the description box below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next month's forecast videos, or any of the weekly oracle videos or tarot tutorial videos that I have been recently posting. So thank you again so much for watching, and be well.